Hello, and welcome to this week's Sunday Weekend Review from HideNet. I won't say Sunday night because it's actually Monday, Columbus Day, October 10th, 2016, and I'm Vera Dordick, pinch hitting for Don on this holiday weekend. So let's see what happened last week, starting with the U.S. Last week, U.S. Markets were a little bit quiet thanks to the Chinese Golden Week. Texas steers were steady, typically between $67 and $68. Most other selections were also steady, with the exception of butt-branded steers, which gained $1 to $1.50, and heifers, which also were up slightly. This week's report also looks at an update on the Hanjin situation, where the group chairman apologized to his customers for all the problems. However, those customers are still fighting with the line, trying to get their goods back. And there's an interesting example of our own Ashley Furniture here in the U.S. that has pretty much been left holding the bag with a logistical mess. So you can read about that in the U.S. report. And along with an interesting note where China's two biggest state-owned shipping companies are going to merge 11 of their shipbuilding yards into a single entity, making it the industry's biggest consolidation because orders are hitting record lows, and so they need to consolidate. And that is the U.S. In Europe, Andrea Guolo tells us that requests for English ox 36 and up are down. Cows have basically no interest. And for European bulls, the lull in automotive orders has pretty much put a stop to any price hikes. The next question is slaughter. That should be increasing now that the weather is cooler, but the big question is by how much and what effect that might have. He also talks about the market in general and pretty much in Europe, excluding luxury, or at least the very top end of luxury, leather is not doing well. Uncertainty reigns, and it's just not where it should be for this time of the season. In Latin America this week, Brazil was steady with last week's levels. Nothing has changed much. Slaughter is still low, which is keeping prices stable. TR1 is at about $1.25 for the top end of selections, but there have been trades heard between $1.22 and $1.23 CFR. Argentina didn't change from the softer tone we reported last week. Paraguay is steady, although they opened the new JBS Frigorifico in the country, and we'll see what that does. With an increase of meat business, there should be more hides available, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And you should also have a look at our Latin report because we now have great prices on wet blue splits and a number of new selections that you might be interested in. That's all we have for this week. Check out our reports, including the international report, which has some new prices as well. And until next week, thank you very much. Have a good one.